What's up, YouTube? DudeRv here. We're taking an adventure, and of course, Mother Nature is not cooperating with us today. My departure shot is gloomy. Been watching the weather all week. Really excited about this upcoming visit to Lake Tawakoni State Park. Weather was looking really good for today up until yesterday, and then it went to crap. It's cold and dreary. We got rain in the forecast for tomorrow, but being dedicated to my craft, I'm going anyway. We're going to meet up with some new friends. We've been crisscrossing the state, just missing each other for quite some time. Stay tuned and you'll find out who that is when we get to where we're going. So hey, let's hop in the RV and go to Lake Tawakoni State Park. Come on. We have arrived, Tawokoni State Park. Got her all set up. Not completely set up, still got to pull out the mat and stuff like that. Although we are supposed to have a possibility of rain tomorrow, so I may not pull the rug out, but I may. Let's do a site review real quick. We are in site number 67. I'm not sure what's up with this. I guess this is the new stuff for the new reservation system, but I'm here for 2 nights, but it says only 1 night only. It's a back end site on a cul-de-sac, water and electric. 30 and 50. You hear my furnace going. It's cold. We're at the 1st of March. March 1. Lake Tawakoni State Park. All right, so that concrete pad is nice and level. It's plenty deep. The site is kind of weird though, because we're kind of backing up to this other side over here. But as you can see, it's very open. Lots of trees, but very open. So we have a tent area, lantern hook, nice tree limb hanging over the wood picnic table, no awning. I bet this is a good site during the summer when the trees are all leafed out, because that's where the sun will be setting over there, giving you plenty of shade. Fire ring. Now I chose this because of the location of the fire ring right here at the patio. Because I set up, you know, my own cooking table, and we're just well, heck, let's go check it out. Now the new reservation system for Texas State Parks is in effect. And what that means is that just about every site that I've camped in since I started this channel has got a different number. But originally, when they switched, I made my reservations before the switch, which was first come, first served. And when they switched, it automatically assigned me to a site, and it was actually this site. And since I'd never been to this park, I wasn't too keen on the idea of a shared space here, because somebody supposed to be camping there. And I didn't want to share my space with somebody. There's water right there. It looks like the lake is way up. Now this is definitely a fisherman's lake. Oh, this is a handicap site right here. Check this out. Although it looks like the bank has got issues. But if you're mobility challenged, let's see what number it is. So if you're mobility challenged, site number 54 will work perfect. Well, this FPV scooter tour didn't take very long because Lake Tawakoni State Park's not very large. I thought I'd see if we could scoot down the trail. I don't know. Awfully wet. See, that's not a good sign when you have water just standing. I don't think I'm gonna try that. We'll go find something else. Having a few issues with the GoPro. I don't know if it's a temperature or what. Look how pretty and calm the water is today. Head over that way. See what there is to see. No pets or glass on the beach. Bustard not allowed. Cold. I think I'm gonna have to go build a big fire. So there is Lake Tawakoni boat ramp from the boat dock. If you got a kayak, man, I bet that'd be a cool place to go and do some kayak fishing. Not sure if you can see them. See if we can get a little bit closer. But there's that herd of deer that I saw when I came in. They're bedded down right here. They are not too sure about this dude on the scooter. We'll see if I can zoom in on that. All right, so we're gonna go around the other way. Maybe get a look at them. Hold on! There they go, crossing the road. How cool is that? That's fun. If and when I return to Lake Tawakoni State Park, I think this is the site that I would really like to have. Site number 17. At the end of the road, right at the edge of the water. How cool is that? Well, I met the Sunset Seekers, Mike and Christie. They're so nice folk. If you've not been to the Sunset Seekers channel, get over there. Give them some YouTube love. Give them some thumbs up and click on that subscribe button. Help Mike get to 1,000 subscribers this year. That'd be awesome. He does great video work. Anyway, they've invited me back for supper. Believe that or not, they thought I was worthy of coming back for supper. So I'm gonna head back over there shortly and we're gonna hang out by the fire. Sun's going down. It's gloomy, it's cold, but we're camping at a Texas state park. How cool is that? All right, gonna do maybe some time lapse while we're over cooking burgers on the grill. We'll see what there is to see. Stay tuned, more to come. Good morning. Well, I would say the sun's coming up, but that would be where it would be coming up. No sun this morning. It's actually supposed to be gray and gloomy all day. That's what's next on the agenda. Cooking up some bacon. Bacon and eggs, baby. That's the way to start the day. And then we're gonna go see what we can get into. Although there's not a whole lot to get into here at Lake Tawakoni State Park. I don't know, maybe go do some fishing or something. We'll see. Well, I came up here to the front office. Got some worms. Gonna go do some fishing. Gonna get a couple more bundles of firewood so that I don't have to come back up here with the trailer. They sell firewood, $9.50 a bundle. So $9.50 a bundle for firewood and $5 for a box of worms, but it's a big box of worms. All right, I'm on my way to go fishing. And the Sunset Seekers just happened to flag me down, so if you have a chance, head on over to their channel and check out Mike's video. He does a great job. Meanwhile, we're going fishing. Not a single bite. My feet are cold, but I gotta tell you, this park is really quiet. If you've been following along on any of my Texas State Park videos, you'll know that I'm not a real big fan of highway road noise. And that's always a key thing for me when I'm in the state park. How quiet is it? How much civilization can you hear? And I gotta say, in this part, I'm watching a mud duck out there. You probably can't see it, but right over there, there's a mud duck that keeps going down underwater. Not too much road noise in Tawokoni State Park. It's very peaceful out here. Well, no bites on the big lake. I came back over to Ms. V and put on my really thick wool socks because my feet are cold. And right now I am headed over to the fishing pond. I don't know, maybe we'll catch a trout on some worms. All right, well, I'm getting some nibbles, but so far nobody's made a serious commitment to take it and run with it. I did find out that that bird out there is called an anhinga. And the local layman term for that bird is water turkey. I guess they call it a water turkey because it's easier to say than anhinga. Don't know. A trout. I caught a trout. Check that out. Well, that's the end of my fishing adventure for today. I don't know what kind of trout that was. Hey, if any of y'all know what that kind of trout that was, post a comment down there, let me know. There's not a whole lot of trout in this part of Texas, you know. It's only what they put in the pond. And that's the first time I ever caught one in this part of the world. It's happened again. And as I was standing, I was actually eating a pork chop right off the grill. Park ranger pulls up. Apparently there's been some people complaining about that guy on that scooter. And the park ranger is a young, very young man. Probably late 20s. He's a kid. He started off trying to tell me that it was not permitted, but I shut him down quick. He said, but that's not exactly what I thought they were talking about. He wouldn't tell me who the complainant was, but I got a pretty good stinking suspicion that it's some of the park hosts. The officer returned and he said, I went and I looked up mobility devices, and you are correct, and thank you for educating me, and I am going to make everyone in this park aware of what I learned about mobility devices and the Americans with Disability Act. Thank you for educating me. That's pretty cool. That's rocking. So when you come to Lake Tawakoni State Park, say thank you to that park ranger. I didn't catch his name, and he had his vest on, so I couldn't see his name. Nice young guy though. He admitted he didn't know. All right, back to our discussion about the Argentinian ant. It is our responsibility when we are camped someplace where the Argentinian ant has moved in, because they're hard to get rid of. And they're an invasive species, and they compete with the local native species of ant. So it's a pretty big deal to get rid of these suckers, or to keep them from spreading anyway. So when I was at Lake Navarro Mills, Liberty Hill, Corps of Engineer property, they had a bad Argentinian ant infestation. I tried several different things to keep them out of the trailer, because man, they got in the trailer within an hour of us setting up. There were multiple lines that were like an inch wide going in. Well, I actually had to go into town because they were taken over, and what I found was this specifically identifies the Argentinian ant. So the triazicide, I actually carry a big bag, and I put that around the tires, any place, any point of contact. So the jack, the tire, I keep the hoses up off the ground, keep the cord up off the ground. Now it's cold, so the ants they're down deep in the ground. They're not an issue right now. We don't have to worry about transporting them someplace else today. But in the spring, when it warms up, that's going to become a concern. So if you're coming out here to Lake Tawakoni, you just need, if you're RVing and you're going to state parks or Corps of Engineer properties, you need to have those tools with you. Pay attention to the websites, because the websites will clearly tell you that, what's going on. And at the front gate here, they have a sign on the door when you walk in: Argentinian ants. So just pay attention. Do your job. Do what we can to protect our environment. Well, Mike over there at the Sunset Seekers told me this morning that I'm cursed, and I'm beginning to think maybe he's right. It's raining. Hopefully it's not going to stick around for very long. What you gonna do? It's raining. All right, probably gonna put the camera away. Go ahead and close out this video. There's not going to be much else going on with the rain falling. If you've enjoyed our visit to Lake Tawakoni State Park, hey, give me one of them thumbs up things. Most important, click on the subscribe button, and by all means, click on the bell. That way you'll never miss another episode of DudeRv. I do appreciate those of you who have subscribed and are following along. And once I get this whole house situation sorted out, I'll get back on a regular production schedule. Thank you for your patience. Y'all come back now. You hear?